Hello everybody, welcome to my Javascript tutorial. So the topic will be grammar and types and the subtopic is declarations. The subtopic of the declarations is variable hoisting. So it is really so important that I would like to show you the one critical point. You need to be careful when you write your code or even if you try to assign some value to your variable, you need to be sure that this is undefined or is something that you assigned it before and you want to use that. So, all right, what is the variable hoisting? So, this is something that let's think that you reading here console.log and you're just saying x. As you see, x is something, but we didn't put something like that. Like we didn't create it, right? X is not something 5 or x is not something with a let, yeah. Something like that. X is just directly in a console.log, like in a execution mode. So when you run that, you know what will happen. Let's try that. When you run this code, you will see something else in here. So let's see what will happen there. Run it again. Yeah, what it's saying. X is not defined. Reference error. Right, so let's think. I want to use var and I will use let. Look, let is or const is something block scope, but let's talk about let. Let will be helpful in this case because it is not like a const, but it's something else like sometime like a const, sometime like a var. I mean, in some cases, okay, just think like that. All right, so now I want to say var x is 5. As you see, the other one is there, and we will put one more console.log, so like that, and just say x. So as you see, we have one x in here before assigned anything else, no variable. So and here we created new one, and we're using the downside. So when you run that, see what will happen. As you see, it says undefined for the first one. So it means that it's just understanding something insisting there, but so I can't reach it. I mean, just you can think like that. This console.log and even this X in that function. So it's just saying, yeah, I know there is some X, but so no value there, okay, like that, but something there, okay. For that it looks like undefined. It's about hoisting. So if you use same thing for the let, so it will not work because this is block scope. It is something private, not like behaving like a var. I mean, when you run that, see what will happen. It will give you reference error. It will not say undefined. You will see right now. Yes, did you see that? Reference error cannot access X before initialization. So what it means, cannot access X before initialization. So it means if you didn't put it here, it will never be accessible from this side, right? This X. But when you do that with the var, it works in different way, right? So when you make it var, it says undefined because this is global scope. It can work for every place, but let cannot work like that, cannot behave like that. So in this case, we can just think var is global scope and the let is block scope, and their ecosystem is different. Their behaving, their action. So in this case, it is undefined. As I mentioned before, it says x is there with some value, but just I know x is there, no matter this 5 or whatever else there, okay? But it's just saying I know x is there, but for me right now, it will be undefined because it is not initialization method. So in here, so Yeah, this is something else that I try to explain you that. All right? I hope you get it. So this is important. And even I can say another one too. So if you put again same x, you can change it to later. All right, I hope you understand that. It is something easier. So no worry about it, okay? Just you will see there undefined and reference error when you use that. It will give you reference error. It will say something like um you must put there some initialization. I mean, like a variable, like a var x, like a var y, whatever else you're using. But when you use let, it will just say reference error. This is not something like accessible, okay, because it is before initialization we're using that. Yeah, that's it. It is undefined, and this one is if you use, let me do one more, come down. Yeah, if you say x, if you use in here let, it will be reference error because of let. All right, because let is block scope and undefined because of var. Yes, that's it. So, thank you so much for the joining my class. Everything was clear, so no worry about anything. Just you can use it like that in your projects, okay? Just no confuse in anywhere. Thank you.